We're in the final stretch here, less than an hour to go in today's trading session and the trading week. We are watching gold prices. Gold's off of the highs right now, despite speculation that a return to the gold standard could be discussed at the Republican National Convention next week. What's the next move for gold? Let's start talking numbers right now on the technical and fundamental side of things. On the technical side, Abigail Doolittle is with me. She is with Peak Theories Research and is a CNBC contributor. On the fundamentals, Peter Schiff is with us. He is with Euro Pacific Capital. And I thank you both for joining us. Thanks so much for being here. Abigail, let me kick it off with you. Gold has been on a run. What does the chart look like to you?
Well, when we take a look at the chart, Maria, gold really is about to take a huge break either to the upside or the downside. Responsible for that big move is this descending triangle. The bears currently are winning because we see that gold has dropped below that ascending trend line, and it's fitting. This is a bearish pattern. Unless gold can build on what it did this week by breaking above this top trend line to take out resistance around 1800 and 1900, it's likely to really confirm this pattern down right around 1530 or so for a target of 1140, which seems amazing, but gold has actually done this before. Back in 2008, gold fulfilled a similar pattern, the descending triangle, to the downside. We see it right here. Powerful pattern, big partial fulfillment there, and it looks like gold could do that sort of a fulfillment again for a big 30% decline, perhaps.
You want to sell into it right here?
I think that you want to be sideways. You want to wait for confirmation 1530. In these times of the Federal Reserve and ECB, you could always see the upside breakout, unlikely, but wait for confirmation 1800 or 1530. Downside more likely.
Peter, weigh in here. You're a gold bug. Are you still buying it?
Well, absolutely. First of all, I don't know how you can look at a chart of gold and not want to buy it, but especially given the technical action of the last few days, I think it's a great buy here. I've been buying gold for about a dozen years, and I don't know if your other guest has ever bought any gold, or maybe the chart always looks bearish to her. I don't know. But the fundamentals, I think, are phenomenal for gold. They maybe have never been better. Because if you think about the dynamics, the Federal Reserve is printing all this money. We're about to launch QE3. The Europeans are printing euros, the Japanese are printing yen, they're printing sterling, they're printing RMB, everybody is printing, but gold mining is down. The cost of mining is going through the roof. They're not mining a lot of gold, but they're printing all this money. You know, what would you rather own? Huh?
Oh, yeah. Listen, how much higher do you think it goes, Peter, real quick?
There's no ceiling. I mean, there's no limit to how much money they're going to print. I think ultimately it'll be several $1,000s an ounce. It'll be over 5,000. Eventually, we're going to go back on a gold standard, not because the politicians want it, but because the public demands it, because we're going to have a currency crisis. We're going to have a sovereign debt crisis. The Republicans are right. We need a gold standard. The mistake was going off it in 1971. That's why we have all this government. That's why we're mired in debt.
Well, you're going to want to listen up when we've got Ron Paul on the show. By the way, have you ever bought any gold, Abigail?
I have not.
You were right. She's never bought gold. Thank you so much, Abigail. Thanks, Peter. See you soon.
I will tell you this, I am wrong less often than every other guest that comes on this program, bar none.